Okay, so now while it's nice out, just put on my cold steel shirt again. While it's nice out, let's use stick and knife and let's do an 8-count drill. But what I want to do is I want to go back to what I was talking about in another video. We're going to do high-low, but we're also going to look at how I was telling you that if you're at a seminar or maybe you're at a class, you want to bring something home. Maybe you're not going to bring everything home, but you can get like the first 2 movements, and that's usually what you need, right? The first 2. In this case, you need the last 2, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, at least my opinion why you want the last 2 for this this type of a drill. And we're gonna use knife. And we're going to use stick. Stick is a little easier to see, and stick could also be, could be like a machete in the Kali or a Eskrima Arnis. So let's do that, and I'll start with knife, and then we'll do stick so you can see it, right? So do that too. Maybe one of these will become the thumbnail. We'll see. Okay. So I'm going to put this over here, out of sight where you can't see it. Hopefully it's not going to fall. Okay, so here we go. I'm probably not going to do any editing for this video. So I'll show you in more than one side. So we do slash diagonal on the one, slash up, then we slash, then we slash across, then in, right, low, and then we move back a little so you can see, and then we slash up, right? So it's low, high, low, high, low, high, right? Across, thrust. Make sure you can see that. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'll show you on this side. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all right, 7, 8. Remembering that the last 2 are the most important. Okay, let's grab a stick. Because you can see it a little bit better with the stick, and it's more fun to do some of these manipulations with the stick. So again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do it from this side. 1, 2, slash, move back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, thrust, 8 in the thrust. Okay. Now we get to the point where we look at why are we doing this? Okay. Put this down and I'll use the knife. Right? It's a little windy. So let's just isolate the last 2. Done. Okay, so the most important part is the thrust and the thrust. But why? Why are we doing this? Well, I'll give you my opinion from all of the training that I've had over the years. And here it is. When I come in for the thrust, as I thrust in, what is going to happen? Well, my opponent, attacker, what have you, is going to do this. They're going to try to move away as I stab in. They move away. But what happens when they're moving away? like this. Oh, look at everything that gets pushed forward. So as we talk about high-low, or low-high in this case, we low, right? Come in low, and as they do this, we come high. So it doesn't matter if this thrust works. We'll use this thrust. Thrust, 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 thrust. This one may not work. This one hopefully will. This doesn't work. This hopefully does. Let's do it to the side. Maybe we can see it a little better. Thrust, 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 thrust. Right? But doing this whole thing, right? It's a little bit more interesting. It's just that this part, the first part, the final part, thrust is the most important. And you can do it on both sides if you'd like. I'm not going to do it on both sides right now. I'm still working on it, and I will do that off camera, so it doesn't look terrible. But so a nice 8 count. Very nice. Since I didn't do that stick, a little bit easier to see with the stick, right? Thrust in, thrust in. So this could be a machete, short sword, pontoon, right? Notice, right? So when we practice a lot of times, but we're going to exaggerate it. But in real life, it may look like more like that, right? Because if you're actually using the stick, it's going to be like, oh, you know, you're not going to. Now we change it up. Change it up like that. So fun. Okay? Oh, that's a blade. I'm not going to do it like that. Might still do this, like another video where we're going around. Something else we can work on later. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that seems like something, seems like good enough. That'll give you something to work on. A little bit more of an intermediate drill, I suppose. Something to look at. This idea of coming in with a thrust and then coming in, plus the 8-stroke drill. It's a nice one to work on. So that was, for the most part, it. So as I'm looking for things, you know, we're getting a fairly big. I'm getting distracted by my cat. He's ignoring me now. We're getting a nice small little community going, and I appreciate you coming on board, subscribing, and I'll show you as much as I can. If you want other things, if you want some boxing drills, if you want kicking drills, if you want some traditional martial arts, there's all sorts of little things I could show. And I want to make sure I'm showing things that you want. I could do some fitness stuff, some weightlifting stuff, from all of this for martial arts. I try to compare and contrast between some of the arts that I've studied. And I was lucky enough to get a good deal of the Seattle curriculum for the Junfan Jikundo, Junfan Gung Fu, however you want to call it, when Sigang Taki Kimura came to Rhode Island. And I went there, and then his students came up for a benefit for him, the dearly departed Sigang Taki Kimura. So, I have little things. I've done, of course, some JKD concepts, the old school Taekwondo Mudakwon, and people like Kwan Kicker and GNT sometimes will go over Taekwondo kickboxing, which is, Taekwondo kickboxing, Junfan kickboxing, JKD kickboxing, whatever. It's all pretty much very similar. A lot of times we just add some Muay Thai stuff into it too. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling, but if there are other things that you'd like, this is a community. List it in the comments. Let me know. And, that's basically it. I'm glad you're here. If you haven't subscribed and want to, subscribe, like, notification bell, all that. I mean, you know the drill. So, but I appreciate you here, whether you're subscribing or not, and taking the time to watch the video. And I will do my best to, just give you some principles and drills, and we'll just have fun here. It's a good way. It's getting me to, look at my notes, because that's what I did with this. I went through, looked at my notes, picked out something, played around with it for a while, and then shot this video. And I do it live. I don't really edit it or anything, at least right now. So if there are bad spots in it, I just, whatever. It's no big deal. I'm human. I'm going to make mistakes. So that's it. Feel free, comment, like, dislike. I don't care. You don't like the video, dislike it. It lets me know. And that's it. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll stop my rambling, and I'll let you get on with your day. And I appreciate you watching the video. And I will see you next time. And feel free to look at some of my other videos. Okay. See you soon. Bye-bye.